kind of just that kind of aggravated me, like honestly. What people did, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Huh? Huh? You want me to put it in the window? Oh. There's people in the fourth one. Actually, and stuff. Yeah. No, because the cold air is still coming from under the door, so it is actually pulling off the room. It does. It really does. So it is kind of aggravating. When for a fact, I know her phone just did not die. Or like Monroe said, for them not to actually be, for me not to be able to hear them as much as I could hear her, I feel like she might have had her Bluetooth on or something, because I really could not hear them as much as I could hear her. I could only read Kaya's lips when she said I love you and I miss you and she gave me the hand heart. I could only read her lips, honestly. So yes, it is kind of frustrating, but I'm not trying to let that bring me out of my character. I feel like it, because I couldn't actually hear them, but I could hear her clear enough. And even with the situation of how it was going, I should have been able to hear them. If it was through the car, because she was driving the car, and if she had it playing through the car, I should have actually been able to hear her more through the car. Because the speakers to my grandmother's car is a Kia, so it wouldn't have been hard for us to hear. So it doesn't make sense. I do get mad, but at the same time, I can't let it affect me. I can't. I have to let it motivate me. I can't let it affect or hinder. It can motivate, but when stuff starts to affect or hinder, then that's no good. You got it? Sorry. It's too much of a it's too much. You're welcome. And yes, that's when that was one of the main issues, because I try to get people to see all the time, it doesn't matter where you are in a situation. If you can't be the way that you want to be in that setting, it doesn't help. It does not help. It doesn't matter if you have all the people that you love in that one setting. It does not matter. If you cannot live with other people and they have other stuff that you love, it does not help trying to stay in a situation that you know for a fact is not actually helping stuff, even when they claim it is. And it's hard explaining that a lot, because people always want to see it one-sided. And I actually understand, well, damn, if it was not that bad as people claim, why didn't you stay? Clearly, it had to be that bad in order for a motherfucker to say, fuck this shit, I don't matter. It doesn't matter if you got this or this that is connected to me. I still believe, because it's still not actually helping or anything. Like, and that's kind of aggravating, trying to get people to understand that and see from a certain point. That's why I say, you know what, I'm done trying to explain shit. Simple. I know it will. I feel like it was that, because it didn't make sense for you to actually hear me clear enough, but I could not hear them. Thank you for muting T Has a Big Head. Thank you so much. What's it called? I know, but at the same time, trying to explain that to other people, it doesn't help. And whoever thought it was okay to screenshot a child, you're wrong as fuck for that. I'm sorry. You don't do that to other people's kids. I don't care what someone shows you. You don't do stuff like that. Like, no, that's not acceptable. Huh? Someone screenshotted one of the kids' pictures and put it as their profile picture. But Butterfly Kisses and them were able to actually meet and I think block the account in no time. Exactly, because that's complete. That completely is unacceptable and just weird. Like, no. But yeah, nah. No, and yes and no. Because we actually do record the calls because we don't obviously know when it's going to be the last time. But if it's a situation where if we're showing them on TikTok and it's becoming an issue where people are starting to do that more, just screenshot, no, we would have to actually try to find another platform to have to go on, because then that's people just coming for our kids and they're gonna continue to do it, and we don't want situations like that. So yes, it might be best for us just to record those special calls on Instagram if people are gonna do weird stuff like that, because that's not fair. That's beyond a level of weird that people just should not be on to think that's okay. No. Nowhere near. It looks like that. Like, it gotta be like somebody like that. Like, it has to be a person like that, because you really don't do stuff like that. You don't. I know she's beyond weird, and yes, it is a lot of weirdos on this app, and yes, the lady that was beyond weird, honestly, because so much shit you could have just let us stay on the phone. If your phone wasn't charged up, you could have put it on the charger in the car, which I know the car has a charger, so we could still talk to them as far as, actually seeing them and stuff. But no, you didn't even attempt. It's just, oh, well, my phone and this and like, you had the option to actually just say, okay, look, I could plug the charger in through the car and do like that. But I don't believe that, though. Like, why would you go? Like, why would you honestly do that? I can say yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no is because I know for a fact my nanny wouldn't allow certain shit, but they have in the past without them knowing. So it's a yes or no. It's not more so say where they are, it's the people that they're around. Honestly, I can say that. It's not the place they are, it's the people they're around. They don't live that far. One second. We've been peeped that nuke, but that's a whole different story for a whole different day. And that's the whole point. Like, car seats are possible for you to actually just put them in. All right, Shane, I will start saying a name when I answer a question, because, yeah, I kind of fucked up. But, Marone, I was saying about the booster seats. Yes, definitely, as far as that situation. She really should have had, booster seats in the thing and stuff like that. And his wife, I get what you mean as far as certain situations, yes. For me, honestly, on my own personal opinion, I genuinely don't want to go back to jail. I don't. If I have to actually turn myself in to do that last little bit of time, I would not mind doing it. But I don't want me sitting for 2-3 years and then me getting in a fight and then I have to sit longer. No. If it's a year left, I'll go do that little year out, be straight, then get out and actually be on my grind. But I get what you mean, his wife. So yes, I can understand where you're coming from in that. And then you gotta understand it's raining outside too, so that is really a big safety hazard. Oh, I think she was talking about someone driving in front of her because she was like, "This woman won't move. She driving too slow." I think she was talking about someone actually in a car in front of her because she said it was raining where she was because how to put it, each and every time you go before a judge, they let you know how much time you have left on probation if you are in any type of probation. For me, my judge told me straight up my probation ends March of 2027, meaning the year of 2025 is about to be over with and we're about to go into 2026. 2026 going into 2027, that's a year tops with a couple of months, literally. You literally have to count it by the time that they tell you when you get off of probation. So me knowing that I get off of probation in March of 2027, that's when most likely, if I decided to turn myself in at the end of the year around 2026, I apologize, let me pronunciate my words, 2026, I wouldn't have that much time to do because I know for a fact my probation ends in March of 2027. At the most they can do for me now is pull the rest of my time. And if they pull the rest of my time, they might just have me sit the rest of my probation down and then deal with it like that. There's not a situation where they're trying to pull all my time because I haven't added any new charges onto the charges I already had. I haven't added no new charges to the violation of probation, so that's good. But I would only really have to probably, truthfully, sit a year. Truthfully, sit a year. One second. Get over with and get them kids. You should get it over with sooner than later. Understandable. I'm already violated though, that's the problem. No, I hope to get them well before that, but honestly, I know a lot of stuff would have to be worked towards. A lot, honestly. As far as me, for one, I would have to get my probation cleared. And a lot of people don't understand, as far as for my case, I've had them tell me straight up, I have to get my probation cleared as being one of my regimens. So I don't want to wait into 2027, but literally with the shit I got, that might be the only time they might actually fully give me parental custody is around that time. Like at least at the end of 2026, I would say that. But they would want a certain requirement, and I understand, like, remember, like you said, sometimes shit does take time. It does take you time to get on your feet. You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. And I already know the time that time basis would be. So I'm not saying that I don't want them back earlier. I do want them back earlier by all means, but I understand that, honestly, I gotta work towards that. I gotta work. I can't bullshit. I can't play around. I can't fuck around. I actually have to work towards that. And working towards that is not gonna be as easy. No, they're not. Most likely, they're just going to pull my time. If they pull my time, all I will have to do is the last little bit of my probation. That's why I said, me turning myself in now, I could do probably 2 years down the road. And if I get in a fight while I'm down the road, most likely I would have extra charges added on, so I won't be getting out. But I know for a fact, if I at least wait until I have a year left, literally, and it's not that much time left, literally, not that much time to wait. I could literally, as I'm waiting for that year to before I turn myself in, I can stack up money so I know for a fact I have something going in there and I have something coming out. I can also try to work with defects and congregate with them somehow of, actually trying to get, stuff. No, honestly, Moreau, they're not excuses. They're really not. I'm just not finna bullshit you. I'm not finna say I'm gonna turn myself in right now. No, I actually do want to wait. And yes, Shay, thank you. You understand, but no, it's not excuses. I don't know how much money I would need for a lawyer, honestly. I don't know how much I would need for a lawyer, but I would need enough for one to actually just basically try to get my case dropped. Because honestly, my case is stupid as fuck, really, in reality. I've even had, like, the judge even told me at one point, well, I could drop it if you do all of this and make the requirements, but I couldn't meet the requirements. Honestly, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. I was bullshitting and I was lollygagging, so yeah. Nah. A VOP, a violation of probation. And I could be wrong. Some places do, Shan, but with my jail, I realized everybody that comes in there that has been running, they literally, only thing they do is pull the rest of their time. They make them sit the rest of their time out either in county or in prison. And you have two prisons. You have Alto, and then you have the women's women's facility of something. It's not it is of corrections, but it's a different name because of the county that the facility is. Get some quotes on Shaw's house. I could reach out to some ones. I would just have to find one. I would have to find the right ones, but also I would have to get my can I request? Yes, Reed, that's the problem. A white person and a main black a black person in a mainly white county. I know it's the courts determining that, but that's the thing about it. The courts literally send everybody home with the same slip. Anybody there that has had their probation time pulled, the same court, because it's the Henry County court system, sends them home with the same pink slip saying all they did was pull the rest of your time for your probation. And all you got to do is really serve it. I know, and I don't want them to make an example of me without actually having a good stand basis to go off. Tells you that if you hide out, they ain't adding no time. Yeah, they can't do that because even with my judge even said, honestly, Miss Clark, all the time that you do in and out of prison goes towards your probation. So if it gets to the point where I do have to violate you because you come in front of me too many times, all the time you've already done has already been taken care of and has already been put towards the time you've served. All you would have to do is mainly the rest of that time that you have not completed on your probation. My judge has literally put that in black and white, written that up. So it's not something that I can honestly say that, oh, I don't know for a fact. No, I have this actually on black and white in my copy, in my file of my case. Black and white with her signing off on the signature. All the time you do in and out of jail goes towards your probation sentence. If I see you back in front of me a certain time again, then I will pull the rest of that time that you have not done on probation and make you sit down for that. That's true. They do, and the problem is with them doing that, it does not help. I know nobody's gonna do it for me. That's why I am actually trying to do certain stuff as far as like research and stuff. I will be making moves by next week, Monroe. Damn. I will be showing something. Fuck. Just give me time. Put out 98. Thank you for saying that. Yes, that's why I honestly don't like talking about certain stuff on this platform because, like you said, you never know when your ops could be or who they could be. So yes, be careful on the information you do put out. She looks so innocent. Honestly, with the situation that I had. Yes, ma'am, Monroe. I will actually get out in the field and get on my job and stop bullshitting. Thank you for actually giving me time. Most people don't want time, they just want the results. So I appreciate you for actually giving me a time. I do appreciate that. And no, honestly, with my case, I was around the wrong people around the wrong time. Not long, but yes, that is beyond weird for someone to do that. Like honestly, the only time they can add time to your sentence is if you have a situation where you add an extra charge. If I don't add an extra charge to my probation, like to my violation of probation, if I don't get a new charge, they can't add new time because there's literally no reason because I'm still basically just on probation for the stuff that you have me on. But if I do have a situation where I'm out in public and I get a new charge while being on probation, they can add extra time. They can't add extra time unless you do something where they can add extra time. They just can't do it. That is against the law. You have to do something in order for them to add extra time to your sentence of anything. I know, and that's the problem. When you actually want to share good stuff on a website like this, you have to understand even the good stuff that you share, someone can use it and manipulate it and make it something completely different. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Ain't adding extra time where we feel then. I'm just curious. No, honestly, no. Because all they would probably do is just pull the rest of your time depending on your judge. They literally tell you, hey, look, you can sit the rest of your time as far as for probation and then go from there. Sorry. No, that's the whole point. I'm not trying to bullshit. I'm really not trying to bullshit, Moreau. I'm really not. I'm really not trying to bullshit. That's not another charge. That's not a new. I'm sorry. That's not another charge. I'm sorry. That's not. Because you gotta understand, I would have to get a whole new charge. A violation of probation is just literally them telling me, hey, look, I didn't meet my compliances for my probation. That's not a whole different charge. Because the violation of probation are still for the charges I already got. The only time they would do that is if I literally added on extra charges. No, it's not a new charge. Huh? Oh, okay. I can try that.
You got to stop saying things like that. I'm freaking out.
Really? You're saying we were being manipulated by the Kaiser Empire?
Yeah, unfortunately. But it looks like no orders were issued to that bracelet yet. You got it off in time.
So it wasn't to improve status. They put it on to control us. But why would the Kaiser Empire use such a thing?
Like they can use you as tools to defeat the demon lord.
Where'd you come from?
You do realize that the Windburn Kingdom is trying to forge an alliance with the demon lord, huh? Don't you? I do now, thanks to you. The Kaiser Empire is a troublesome nation, to say the least. I've heard rumors that they're trying to stop other nations from allying with each other to achieve world domination.
That's a pretty bold claim.
No joke. So that means they're using the humans as tools. They want to destroy the demon lord army, or they can go for the Windburn Kingdom. Possibly both.
Wait, really?
Maybe, maybe not. It's just a feeling. But the good news news is that the bracelets on the hero candidates have been
Birthday's July the 22nd. Most hated if you don't. There you go.
no, sure, no big.
Not really. No. Yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no.
I'm here to say, please keep this a secret from the other students. Understood?
I can't believe we were summoned by such a devious nation.
It's really not that bad.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's all good. But even if it wasn't, I'd protect you.
Hey, Master! You entered the staring contest later! I'm really hungry!
You waited earlier, Lulu.
That was much earlier! I'm talking about now!
No, he's not. So please don't put a false narrative in the comments. Please, with all due respect. Please and thank you.
Let me join you. If there's a place for me, I think I'd be a perfect fit to join you if you're willing to give me a chance.
Sounds good to me. I don't mind. But what role would you play?
Hear me out. I want you to make me your older sister.
I'm not really doing wrong. I'm not doing stuff to mess with people.
Why do you look so grossed out? You hate the idea of me being your sister or something?
Every blue moon. Still gotta do commentary. Me, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yes, it does.
It wasn't just me. You saw it too.
Well, that's good that it feels better.
Sweet nostalgia. That was quite a surprise. Enjoying a leisurely beverage, are we? No, you're not hearing things. I'm down here. Yes, it's me. We hail from the Kaiser Empire. Oh, what do you want from us? I need you to brace yourselves. It appears that the enslavement bracelets have been broken.
Mainly for the business aspect, but also not only the business aspect of things, but also like splurge money on his birthday. He wants to get the epoxy so he can actually do breaded crafts pieces on his birthday and probably even have a breaded crafts day. But also it could help him get the mic, basically the molding processes, a 10-pound bag of flour, more food coloring, and top of that, it will actually help his music plus his breaded craft side. Because then we could actually start making a lot of more breaded crafts pieces and actually epoxying them and showing y'all different pieces and different stuff. And then a lot of stuff will actually be able to, not just shout out. I wasn't trying to be. Anything that you can spare, Kiana. No, I have to actually explain to certain people. The mic is for his music. The mic is for his music. $98, we do have Apple Pay. Just hit me up on the back end or text the account. Just text the account. Don't leave off of TikTok. Do not leave off of TikTok. Text the account. That's simple. I know, but I am being honest. Most of it would be business, but also it's pleasure. That's why I said pleasure and business. Most of the money would help him actually get the stuff that he wants for his business, but then the rest of the money honestly would go towards the pleasure side of him getting a bottle for his birthday probably, or splurging it on something that he might like food or something. You got both sides. Yes.
The competition between Class F and Class S is finally starting. Meanwhile, tragedy suddenly strikes.
Shan, y'all have talked to me all day.
Next time, Apostles attack. There's fan service in this one, so don't miss it.
All right, you guys, we're taking a break from TikTok for a minute. We'll see you guys later. Have fun.